Hi everybody, welcome to A Plus Toppers Guide. This is a video on professions. So follow along as we discuss some professions and their definitions. Professions: accountant, a person who works with money and accounts. Actor, actress, a person who acts in a play or a movie. Architect, a person that designs buildings and houses. Astronomer, a person who studies stars and the universe. Author, a person who writes books. Baker, a person who makes bread, biscuits, and cakes. Bricklayer, a person who helps to build houses using bricks. Bus driver, a person who drives buses. Butcher, a person who cuts and sells meat. Botanist, a person who studies plants. Carpenter, a person who makes things from wood. Chef, cook, a person who prepares food for others, especially in a restaurant or a cafe. Cleaner, a person who cleans or tidies a work area or a place. Dentist, a person who fixes any problems of your teeth. Designer, a person whose job is to design things. Doctor, a person who treats those who are sick or have any health problem. Dustman, reuse collector, a person who collects trash from bins in the street. Electrician, a person who works with electric circuits. Engineer, a person who designs, builds, or maintains engines, machines, or structure, or controls an engine, especially on an aircraft or ship, and also develops solutions to technical problems. Factory worker, a person who works in a factory. Farmer, a person who cultivates food and grains. Fireman, firefighter, a person who puts out fire. Fisherman, a person who catches fishes. Florist, a person who works with flowers. Gardener, a person who takes care of plants in a garden and maintains it. Hairdresser, a person who cuts your hair or gives it a new style. Journalist, a person who reports news in writing or through air. Judge, an important person who decides cases in a law court. Lawyer, a person who defends people in a court and gives legal advice. Lecturer, a person who gives lectures, usually in a university. Librarian, a person who maintains books and records in a library. Lifeguard, a person who saves lives in a beach or swimming pool. Mechanic, a person who repairs machines, especially motors. Model, a person who works in a fashion house exhibiting clothes and accessories. Newsreader, a person who reads the news, normally on television. Nurse, a person who is trained to help a doctor look after the sick or injured. Optician, a person who checks your eyes and tries to correct any problem with your sight. Painter, a person who paints pictures or the interior and exterior of a building. Pharmacist, a person who works with and dispenses medicine. Photographer, a person who takes photos. Pilot, a person who flies a plane. Plumber, a person who repairs your water systems or pipes. Politician, a person who deals with politics. Policeman, policewoman, a person who is a member of the police force and tries to prevent a crime. Postman, a person who delivers mail to your house. Real estate agent, a person who makes money from selling land for development. Receptionist, a person who works at the reception or entrance of a company. Scientist, a person who works in the science industry and does many experiments. Secretary, a person employed in an office who types letters and keeps records, etc. Shop assistant, a person who works in a shop or store selling products. Soldier, a person who works for the army of a country. Tailor, a person who stitches clothes for others or a company. Taxi driver, a person who drives a cab. Teacher, a person who passes knowledge to students, usually at school. Translator, a person who interprets from one language to another. Traffic warden, a person who patrols areas to check that people do not park in the wrong place. Travel agent, a person who organizes and sells holiday and travel tickets. Veterinary doctor, vet, a person who treats and looks after sick animals. Waiter, waitress, a person who works in a food outlet looking after customers and serves food. Window cleaner, a person who cleans windows, normally the windows of big buildings, for payment. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned, subscribe and press the bell icon for further notifications. See you in my next video.